I will let you guys chill in this chat. You guys can do whatever. Just be nice. I will be right back. Timer's paused. Oh, right. I forgot.
All will be well.
You guys gotta get your commands. Enable those, and then also stream this to you guys.
Oh my god.
Easy.
All right, it should be good now. You guys take care. Have fun. I'll be right back later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I miss Aki.
It's like she was just here. I can still remember her voice. Watch them clear the save file somehow.
What are you doing in the Pokemon Center?
What are you doing?
What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? Alright. We're looking at Pokemon.
It sounds like people who actually had a plan. So I'm just looking for a person to commission for a new icon.
Alright, here's what you do. You go on vgen.co and then you put icon in the search bar and fucking they're everywhere.
That's not a bad idea overall. Sure.
Yeah.
What kind of icon are you looking for? I actually know a few people that I could probably put you in touch with if you need be. But
Jason
I don't.
is cooking something nefarious, I can tell.
They are, yeah. And I will not. So I will not advertise or self-advertise on the sleep chat because I realize that is totally possible to do, and Aki will murder me.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably.
Mo should be like, hey, maybe not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is funny though. Hold on. So I go on VGen. Wait a minute. What?
What?
So I go on VGen, and the first thing recommended to me under Shop Digital Products, the new thing that they're trying with shops, is tips to get more clients on VGen. Full tutorial starting at $1. Wait a minute. That's not okay. Because if it's true, then how? No, hold on. What are you doing, buddy?
Hmm.
Like I wonder. Because they say the subjects include profile, first impressions matter, icon, banner, display name, nickname, and bio, commissions, yay, money, services, folders, examples of your search. It's just using the site you're already on, my dude. 24/7 support? No way. I'm gonna call him at 3 a.m. I'm doing it.
ID. This does not seem worth putting energy in.
It's funny though.
It's funny to talk about.
It'll
be a lot less funny to follow through on.
Exactly though, that's the thing. I'm not saying I'm gonna put a ton of actual time, effort, and thought into it. I'm just looking at it going, hey, that sounds like a terrible idea, actually. Now for sale on VGen. How to make sales on VGen. The first page just says, post about a dumbass. The rest of the 18 pages are blank.
Probably.
It's probably actually advice, but it's also probably not quite what I would be looking for. You know? Look, the entrepreneur's mindset is something that isn't exactly something that comes to you naturally all the time, you know?
Of course not. It requires a discerning amount of intelligence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to ask ChatGPT what my next move is.
ChatGPT, how do I make money? Certainly, money is exchanged for goods and services.
Step 1, already have money. By God, I'm a genius.
Have you heard of compounding interest? Of course you didn't. You didn't finish math in high school. Anyway.
Math in high school doesn't teach you about money.
Yes, they do. I took a math and civics combo course that taught me about compound interest when it comes to mortgages.
Okay, ID, that's not a math class, that's a civics class. Normal math classes do not teach you about money.
Yeah, they taught me like how to do long division.
I can't fucking believe you.
Look,
Math classes totally teach you about money if you take the kind of math class that is specifically about other things.
but there's numbers though.
I'm.
You okay there?
No, but that's for reasons besides this.
Hi there, I'm ChatGPT. You might be feeling sad. Sadness is a condition in which... No, we're not doing that.
Please don't.
Also, I'm clipping myself because it's funny. Well,
okay, bud.
Fine. But seriously though, no. I don't know. VGen's a good place to get stuff done if you need art done. It is generally pretty solid. You can actually vet people through there and double check their stuff. If you see bad reviews, do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Looks at my perfect 5-star review streak. Yeah.
And likewise. For good reason too, I'd hope, I think.
I make it to art.
I make it to videos.
That's right. I have things I need to get back to now that I'm not stressing over the thing that happened today.
I'm glad that you're no longer stressing, and I'm glad you can get some stuff done.
But I mean, I'm still stressed, but like the kind that will wear off after a bit, as opposed to forever.
That is entirely fair. Also, yo, holy fuck! Sorry, just saw something happen on a friend's stream. Oh wow.
Was it hot? You could just say no.
It's not hot. The person who did a thing is probably hot, depending on your definition.
Okay, well, that wasn't the question I asked, was it?
And I didn't give you the answer you asked, so we're at a standstill here.
Yes or no?
Yesn't.
I'm gonna strangle this guy.
Thankfully, I'm not into that.
I'm gonna dangle you out a balcony.
Okay, that I am also not into.
You're gonna be honest?
Yeah.
Are you now?
As opposed to dishonest. But yeah, we're listening, no worries.
Person on the left, that is me. Hello.
Yes.
I'm waiting.
The person on the left would be Errol, one of Aki's many creator friendos. Who?
Tom Fox. He's an internet guy. He talks about games. I don't know what specifically he does. I haven't like looked into him too much, but he's a big YouTube guy.
Okay.
He's fine.
Do I sound like anyone in particular?
You sound like a friend.
Oh. That's very kind of you, actually. Oh, he's a VTuber these days? Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's a VTuber. Everyone.
Oh shit. Yeah, he is. I hadn't seen his model yet. It's pretty cool, actually. I'll send you a.
Yeah, shoot me a link. I'll take a look. There's this thing that's been going around on Blue Sky recently, by the way. I don't know how I feel about the whole call VTuber something else, because VTuber is a term that's tainted. I don't know if I agree with that necessarily. That said,
I'm staying out of all that.
Yeah, no. That said, however, the term that they came up with to replace it with is VSONA. And I just had a realization of, yeah, we're just furries, but with like humanoid representations, huh?
The furry comparisons and the wrestling comparisons have been there since day one.
Oh yeah, no, kayfabe was annihilated on like day 0.
By the way, ID. So I just sent you one of Tom Fox's clips. I'm also going to send you the icon that they were using forever, because I guarantee you've seen this somewhere.
Let's see. Oh, there are. That guy?
That guy, yes.
Okay, I love I love that their new icon is just the VTuber model with the same smile.
With the face, yes.
That's hilarious. What the hell am I looking at?
So like, even if you don't know who that is, you've seen that face.
I have seen this before somehow. It is somewhere in the recesses of my goddamn mind, and I don't know where.
But also, Slime, going back to your comparison, I think my voice has been compared to just about every white guy on the internet by now. I have no identity of my own.
Is that Toby Fox?
I'm going to hurt you.
You do not sound like Toby Fox. I don't think.
I would hope not. I don't sound like a dog. Or, I guess, text-to-speech. I don't know.
I don't think any of us are beating the golden retriever allegations.
Especially not CJ.
Especially not CJ. Okay, CJ is a secret furry. We all agree, right?
Fuck you mean secret?
Yeah.
It means you could be a good VA. I would love to. I just need I almost said throne. I need a new mic.
You'll be
but
okay.
I'm still on a USB mic, which I'm aware is bad, but money.
Not really. Depends on the USB mic. I know. By the way, word up to Razer's Siren table mic, like the USB mic. That thing's actually pretty solid and can be mounted properly on like an arm.
Yeah.
Same shout out to HyperX's Solocast and Quadcast. Both are fantastic.
Yeah, but for the things I do want to do eventually, I need to, 1, get a proper XLR mic, and 2, rearrange my room so I can actually like block some sound properly. Because my room sucks for this, and it comes through on like sound quality. There's no amount of fiddling I can do on the software side to make it sound adequate.
Actually, let me jump
the environment setting matter more than the mic. Yes, for the most part, but also...
Yeah. Hold on. Let me jump steer you real quick.
It would still be nicer to have everything.
Right? That's fair. Here we go. I just opened that up. Open a bit of this up. I think I got it together. There it is. Load up a performance. Performance is loaded. Does it know all my shit? It knows all my shit.
What are you getting?
Beautiful. Give me just a second. Okay, that should be functioning right now. Hi.
What?
Actually, there we go. Noise suppression is now turned off. Quality. Quality microphone. Yes, I have a... I currently have a VST host program set up so I can actually use all the filters I use in OBS outside of OBS. Legitimately useful. For reference, I'm using a Shure SM58, the classic dynamic microphone you tend to see on stages because it is hardy, it works pretty damn well, it has really nice smooth fall off when it comes to distance from the mic. It's good shit.
Hi, Blob.
Also, 100 buckaroonies, which is pretty cheap for one of these mics compared to a lot of them. Also, shout out to Behringer's clone of this exact mic, which goes for $17 on Amazon periodically, even with tariffs and stuff. It's great. Worth. In AT 2020, beautiful. Good stuff.
I'm just...
I got this one because I like the general feel of it.
I'm just mad because, like, I would run through, like, every single tutorial on YouTube where it's like, make your mic sound good. And then no matter how much I would tinker with it on OBS, it would just always sound off in some respect.
So there's the trick. You can, but you need to have certain things to make it work. The room not having sound dampening, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I know. I need to... my room sucks and I don't have anywhere else to set up my stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
And the one time I tried to set up panels, well, I still... Last time I did this, I was still laboring under my non-functioning brain, which
I'm glad that you're functioning now. So there's
didn't really lend itself to me doing a good job at it.
Right.
I'm going to have to pay a little bit for some of the paint that came off when we move out eventually.
Yeah. Actually, if you're trying to put up sound dampening panels, personal recommendation. It's usually sold on Amazon and other stuff as nanotape, quote unquote. It's just
Nanotape?
you know that sticky stuff. So you know that sticky stuff on envelopes that like sticks on your fingers. You like play with it with your fingers. It's like goopy. It comes off. You can get that, but as like a actual thicker tape structure that you can just like take individual pieces off, cut it, take off the plastic on each side, and like stick it to a thing, and stick that thing to another thing.
So,
and it sticks.
so is that
And
better
also,
than? Is that better than like
is-
command strips?
Generally speaking, they're kind of like command strips, but a little bit weaker, which is fine because they're easier to take off walls without damaging paint.
Yeah, I might.
It's really nice.
I might try that because I have the panels, the foam. We have more than enough foam here if I wanted to do that. It's just the actual
just need-
affixing them to the wall that's been an issue because like I tried to do that. I tried to do them individually. That went poorly. I tried to do the thing where I put them on a board and then put the board up on there. That also went poorly for me. But that was me being dumb and silly and dumb.
Yeah, fair. Also, let me just boost the input here for just a hot second. Does that sound better, worse, the same? Probably a little bit louder by like a tiny bit?
The same, tiny bit louder.
Oh. Okay, good. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't break anything. Good.
I shit you not. Like the last time I tried this,
Yeah.
I tried to go into like Staples to get a board, and I was so like my brain was so fogged all the time that I just couldn't fucking find like big enough boards in the parts of the stores I was looking. Apparently, it was just like the other side of the store,
Damn.
and I just never looked there. Or was or was it because I had gone into fucking Michael's instead of Staples? They're right next to each other where I live, so I don't know.
It's very strange. I'm seeing painting supplies instead of office supplies.
Well, I mean, they both have like poster boards,
Yeah, that part's true.
but the Michael's ones definitely were not the ones I needed. And then I go into the Staples, like not even looking for that, but then it was just like, I wonder if, and then I walk over there. Ah, fuck. Hey, look, it's perfect. Shit.
Well,
And then the way I tried to affix them to the board was also flawed.
oh, yeah.
At one point, I think I tried to use pins. Don't do that.
Don't do that. You're just going to damage things.
Well, my master plan was drive the pin through the foam panel and then the board and then bend it to hook it in place. Which let me tell you, sounded like a great idea in my head.
Right?
Just ended up being a much more dangerous board to handle.
Now, see, that's the thing, though. What you need to do is get some of that double-sided nanotape stuff.
Yeah.
What I do is I pop them onto the panels first. So I put them at the four corners, just take like a square.
And then you can just affix them straight to the board, yeah.
Correct. Press them up against the board. That's what I have right behind me right now against my walls. They have held up, what was it? I got here, doing the math.
Yeah.
All of these foam pieces, the foam panels that are on my back wall that do the majority of my sound dampening in this room, I set those up 5 years ago. They have not fallen.
Yeah, the only thing is, I don't know what my walls specifically, like they don't want to hold anything up sticky. I don't know. I'll figure that out later.
Depends on the material, I guess, but yeah, it's doable. It's doable.
I'll have to ask for help later.
Yeah, pro tip to everybody here who is in chat watching the game and listening to us.
Why?
You, in fact, what? I'm giving you actual advice. When it comes to sound dampening, there are several options you can pick that do not involve buying new things if you don't want to. There are options that are cheap if you need them. Foam panels are like $20 on Amazon. Put them onto a board if you want to have it be something portable, or get that nanotape stuff and stick it to the walls if you're like me and you can just do that and set up a semi-permanent setup.
I guess, yeah, if I did the nanotape, I could just put the panels directly on the walls. That would probably be better.
Yeah, Kodaki, you got food, yay!
Yay, food!
Yeah. Alternatively, get a big throw blanket. Get just a big blanket and stick it behind you on a chair. This is not a joke. That will just plain work for basic sound dampening.
I am. That's right. I'm not. I would do this more if I didn't only have one lamp in my room for light, but I'm not 100% proud of what my other solution was.
What was the other one?
I mean, it wasn't like a horribly expensive solution. Like, it was $30, but I did purchase a backdrop stand.
Oh, you mean
to hang a blanket across?
Oh, so you mean like one of those room divider things? That totally works.
No.
Get one of those instead. Those are great. If you can find one for a decent price.
I mean, I already have the
room divider.
Yeah, I mean, I already have the stand, but I think this was to like hang up backdrops to like take pictures against.
Ah, I see. Also, Slime, I see. VGen Arts are all waitlisted. Everyone's waitlisted. Everyone's fucking busy. What's going on right now?
Because everyone's trying to grind harder because money is terrible.
I mean, fair enough. I just took on a local gig that I didn't want to, but I am now. Want to hear about that for a hot sec? It's a fun one. It's funny because it's production funny, if that makes sense. Long story short.
Okay, nope. You started already. Go.
Yep. I'm going to keep it simple. Long story short, I sometimes I'll take on local client work. I had a place that's like a broadcast studio near me, like a broadcast and marketing company rather. Sorry. They got in touch with me months ago, wanting to get me to a sales position. I didn't want to work sales.
No.
They lied to me about what the job was initially. I got in for the second interview and they finally said it was sales. I said no. I was polite, but I said nah. But they kept my number. And they knew that I did video production and post-production. They were well aware that I crowned myself a good editor. I know what I'm doing. So, they reached out to me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, we have... Oh, you got the NBC? Nice. We have a gig at the local high school. There's an event thing going on that happened a few days ago, right? Or it's about to happen. We need a videographer on site and we need someone to edit. Can you do both? Told them, nope, can't do any recording unless you want me to bring my iPhone, which is not acceptable for this. But I do have people I can recommend. I went through a couple people in my contacts list, got one finally, and he did the shoot yesterday. Well, the shoot happened and the footage has been sent to me. By that I mean I literally drove to his place and just brought a hard drive. We chatted, had some coffee, good times. Now I have the footage, and I've looked through it, and it's a little bit of a mess. I've been told that's because these people did not give him any instructions on what to do.
Cool.
Literally just said, just record the stage, it'll be fine. Thankfully, my friend is good at what he does, and he's able to get some good material. But I am now in a position where I'm a little like, yeah, I've looked at the previous videos that they've done for this event for previous years, and I went, okay, cool, 60-second video, we'll need a vertical. They said they wanted 3 videos, all vertical, like shorts. I'm like, okay, I can do shorts, no problem. That's my bread and butter. Then they start talking about 90-second videos. I'm like, what? What do you mean 90 seconds? He said 60, that's what I quoted you for. And they said it was horizontal. They said it was horizontal video. I'm like, what?
That's also different.
Then they said there's a voiceover that must be in the video. I'm like, that wasn't part of the negotiations. What the fuck? Finally, I get the voiceover. I get the logos for the companies that sponsored, which I knew was going to be in there. And I start to ask guys, what is the actual scope of this project? Because now you're telling me there's 2 videos, but they have to be similar, but not the same. What is going on? It's become a nightmare all of a sudden. I'm also suspecting that the voiceover is AI generated. Because it's exactly 60 seconds down to the second. It cuts off at exactly that point. The voice doesn't sound particularly real.
Good. Yeah.
It pronounces everything correctly, but it runs words together with no real breaks. The breaths that happen are very exaggerated and would never be actually provided by a voice actor. They would just cut that out before sending.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm just like that. It's like the voice that's like, I'm the announcer voice. I'm announcing a thing for you. Like Dan Green-ass sounding voice, kind of. It does that the entire time with no variance in its intensity. Yeah. So I'm like, that's weird.
You finally keep ending up with these fucking weird people.
I think what's going on here is they're trying to cheap out, because I asked them what needs to be in the video, and they brought up all of a sudden this voiceover. And yeah, I'm pretty certain it is. Errol, I might actually play it for you specifically so you can hear this. Chat won't hear this.
Okay.
I kind of want you to have a listen because I suspect it. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. My normal ass mic.
Let me step away for a second. I need to toss out like my remnants of dinner. I've been watching this banana peel go bad for like an hour.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. Just. Oh boy. All right. Give me a minute. I'll be right back, chat.
No worries. But yeah. Oh, you found one? Yeah, you found one. Hurry.
No.
But yeah, no. While Errol's getting their shit together, yeah, I don't know what to make of that gig. It is not a bad gig. It just is a gig. However, they want this edited by Monday at 1 p.m. I'm like, guys, that's like no time to edit this at all. You need 2 videos now, 90 seconds each. Must be done this way. What are we doing? They do Art of Hololive, that's how you know they're good. A lot of people do Art of Hololive. I wouldn't be surprised if it's good though.
I should probably do some Art of Hololive. That'll make me popular.
Popular. Here we go. Hold on.
I gotta shut down my perfectly good Crush 40 to hear this shit.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, take a listen to this real quick. I'm gonna share my screen. Oh, does Aki's thing auto listen? I'm curious now. I don't think it does. Sorry.
Aki, are you there?
Nah, it's fine.
Aki, are you listening?
Hold on. I'm gonna listen to the audio for a second and see if that comes through.
Oh wait. I am hearing myself through your screen capture.
Okay, we're good.
You're getting Discord through there.
Oh, that's very distracting, isn't it?
Yes, that.
Sorry. All right, take a listen to this. So listen to this for a sec. Listen for like 30, like not even seconds. Like listen.
Hold on. Yeah, that's AI.
I fucking knew it. The cheap bastards. I knew it.
ID, listen.
Why?
Listen.
This is a local fucking vendor. Why are they doing this?
ID. You know how you can tell? It's got this like.
It's got this warbliness, this weird quality.
It's. What's the word for it? It sounds metallic.
It sounds like a literal machine. Yeah.
The voice sounds metallic. Like this is how Metal Mario sounds.
Okay, well not quite like that, but
I can tell. You get what I mean.
Yeah, it takes no breaths in between segments. By the way, that's the funniest part. Actually, I'll open it up again. Hold on.
Well, yes, soulless, but also I do mean like literally metallic. Like this is like some vocal cords are made of aluminum.
Yeah. Okay. Hold and listen for a second. I'm gonna shut up too.
Yeah.
Here we go.
ID pause.
Yeah.
ID. That voice is fucking pitch shifting in real time.
I could hear it. Oh, there was a funny bit. There's a funny bit in the middle. Hold on, listen to this.
All right, let's hear it.
I noticed something weird in it. Oh, unless it won't? What the fuck? That specific moment, the basketballs being the wrong phrasing.
Basketballs.
Basketballs, and then name a person. It's like, huh? No, it's referring to the team's person, not basketballs, the object.
Yeah, no. So ID.
Obvious.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why it took you until you showed me to confirm that was AI. That was the most obviously AI thing I've ever heard.
No, what I'm saying is I figured it out and figured it was. I was frustrated because it's like, why though?
Because
what the hell?
Because they're cheap idiots that don't know how to think for themselves. Next question.
The thing is that the funniest thing is when this happened, I had originally asked them, like, is there a voiceover and required audio that must be in this? And that's fine, right? And so I asked them, and that's when they sent it. Do you know what they could have done if they're using AI bullshit? One, they could have hired an actual voice actor. Two, they could fill the 90 seconds. They could fill the 90 seconds with actual audio instead of giving me 60 seconds worth saying, just spread it out or something. I don't know. That is frustrating.
ID, what did I just say?
I know.
They don't know how to think for themselves.
Considering that this same company, when I applied to work with them, I asked about doing content creation stuff because it sounded like they actually needed it. They said, oh, we're not much into internet. We're still trying to break into internet. I'm like, you mean into online media? Yeah, internet. They did the Nintendo thing.
How do you keep
kids with their
finding these
Nintendos.
normies?
They live, or not live, they work like a minute from my house. I could just drive down the road, they're right there. It's the funniest thing. It's like they just happen to be close by and needed a person. But they are paying me for this. I did give them a quote already, so I'll get paid. I just, And I got a friend paid. That's also a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Check's in the mail. Oh, actually, literal check is in the mail. They refuse to use direct deposit or pay a PayPal invoice or anything else. They must issue a paper check. Why? Fuck if I know. It's 2025. Why are we using checks? Those were outmoded in the early 90s to the early 2000s. They're using Netscape? I don't know. Maybe? Realistically, what they're probably using is like Edge and
Facebook.
Like, oh, yeah, it's just good. No, okay, so that's the thing. When I brought up online media, they're like, yeah, like Facebook. I'm like, okay, yeah, but Facebook is only one platform. And in fact, a lot of people have been getting away from there.
It's also mostly bots now.
It's mostly bots now, yeah. Like I brought up like, okay, well, instead of Facebook, have you looked at other platforms? Last I mentioned Twitter, but I said Twitter, like, oh yeah, X. I'm like, no, Twitter. I'm not calling it that.
Okay, look, I've given up on fucking X Twitter.
No, I'm calling it Twitter. Fuck
Twitter.
You can't do. I won't do
Twitter
what you tell me. No.
Twitter is my X now.
Oh, I hate that. But it makes sense. Point is, I brought up other social media platforms. I brought up Twitter. I brought up Blue Sky because Blue Sky's actually doing pretty all right, all things considered. That's surprising, but all right.
Mm-hmm.
I bring it up. They're like, well, how would we use those really? Those aren't video, right? Yes, they
have
are.
video support. Yes.
They've had video support for like years. Hell, if you want to go on Instagram, you could do that too, I guess. I don't know. The fact that you guys don't offer those services is very strange to me.
Instagram would probably be the closest thing for like a normie to use. Yeah.
Right. But I'm like, all right, there's options available. They're like, well, we really just do radio and TV. I'm like, okay, and how's TV and radio ads going? Well, rates have kind of not gone the way we wanted. I'm like, yeah, that's because nobody's listening to radio and nobody's watching TV.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oofa, yeah. So I offered to work with them.
Oofa, these nuts. I'm sorry.
Oh, Christ. No.
Sorry, go on.
I offered to help them because I always do this. But they said, no, we have our own people for that. It's fine. It's all right, sure.
Let them dig their grave.
Yeah. Do you know what they're going to be doing with this this 2-video set that I'm handing them? They're handing them off to 2 sponsors they have that want the videos. Right. And mind you, the videos are identical except for the logos shown, apparently, and who is emphasized in the shots. That's it.
Sure.
They literally just want me to find and replace after I do the first edit, which I'll do.
Yeah.
But they're going to hand them off to these clients, and these clients are going to post them up on Facebook, and that's it.
I mean, they can't blame you for it not doing good.
I'm doing what I can with the footage provided. I am color correcting.
You're doing it. You're giving them. You're giving them the product that will get them the best results that they can possibly manage, which is not much.
Yeah, I'll be talking to them tomorrow with a kind of a structure edit, which I have pretty much done. I actually just need to use motion smoothing. That's it. I'm
in the frustrating position now where I need to be looking for other jobs, but also like I'm gonna need health insurance. I want to not have my job anymore, but like replaced with a different job. But also, health insurance is hard.
I would make a joke and say, make Aki pay for your health insurance, but I don't know about that.
I'm not doing that. Even if that wasn't a joking suggestion, I am not. Look, she's sweet and she's a darling, she is. I am not. I'm pretty sure you're the same way, but every time she's ever like helped me with something, I'm like, oh, you're wonderful. I'm now shackled to you. I have a debt to repay.
You need to pay the debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I need to get cracking on the latest thing she has me doing tomorrow. I've not been keeping up on art stuff because I've been busy stressing out of my mind.
Huh.
I can explain in better detail later.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, I'm looking at over.
I don't think I need to see this.
Wait, see what?
You're still sharing your screen.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot about that. Well, the good news is that was literally my edit that I was doing for that client, so it's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not secret. It's also just, why am I seeing this?
You'll be cursed with knowledge, and you're gonna like it.
I don't wanna. I already know too much.
Don't we all, though? Don't we all?
I mean, if your employers are any indication, they could really stand to learn some more.
They could be cursed with knowledge. That'd be nice.
That wouldn't even be cursed. That would just be the minimum requisite amount of knowledge.
Enjoy 1,000 years of knowledge beamed into your head at light speed.
I am running into the good kind of problem where I'm like, all right, I need to figure out what I actually want to focus on, because I took the first plinking steps into Godot.
Ooh, you're no longer waiting for it. Only film nerds will get this joke.
It's a
Oh god,
book.
you got the joke. Oh god, bail, bail, bail.
ID. It's a book.
Oh, it's also a book.
It was
I was
a book
thinking
first.
I was thinking of the Jean-Luc Godard rendition of it. My bad.
I don't speak French.
Gesundheit.
But yeah, I just like followed a tutorial to like how to make a character move around, and I tossed in a placeholder sprite and learned the bare amount of code to make a character move around. I'm like, shit. It was the same realization I had with my art, where I was just like, oh, that's how it works. I just need to expand to like all the other things, but like,
right.
I now have a very clear visual of what the top of the mountain looks like. It's fucking tall, but it's there.
You can get it done. That's the trick.
But like,
from my perspective,
I do not have the brain space for VTuber art and game. Or do
if you're gonna learn game dev stuff, Godot is nice and actually lets you learn coding properly. You can, however, do the funny thing and download Game Maker and try that out, which is genuinely a decent way to learn some basics.
The one that I saw was Pico 8.
Pico 8 is also interesting because it has hyper-specific limitations that you have to work with.
Yeah, limitations.
Kind of. Yeah.
Limitations are good. How easy to use is Godot, would you say? I mean, yes, you do have to program. There are some really good tutorials out there. I'm actually, you know, if I could, I'm a mod. I'm allowed to do this. I'm just gonna link the video that'll just be pretty much everything you need to know about Godot's programming language to get you started. Godot. GD script, that's the one.
Yes.
So yeah, there's some other videos that'll be for like how to use Godot to make, you know, programming. That's your job right now. Okay, well then let me get the other video this guy made that was about the Godot stuff and not just the GD scripts. If you're already familiar with Python, you're most of the way there with GD scripts.
Oh, you'll be fine. Yeah.
No, let me just grab the like the basic one then.
Oh,
there you go.
graphics driver is crashing. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad.
If you know C#, that's it. Sure. All right. Well, there. Anyway, that video is a good starting point for. I know nothing about Godot. What do I do in it? Your wheelhouse live in PHP and Java.
Me.
Honestly, Soup. Even then, like if you already know coding, you're still most of the way there. The skills that go into that are going to be transferable. You'll just have to learn the language stuff. You hate Java so much. Well, fucking.
Also, sorry about that. My computer's audio process just fucking died, and my graphics also died.
Damn. Even your computer's sick of this edit.
We're back. Wow, that was unfortunate. Okay, I've turned off my audio shenanigans. I think what happened was that I tried using a warp stabilization effect, and it just broke everything.
Yeah, that'll do it. Lupa, don't worry about it. I can't read. Why are you piloting the ship? You chose to. You can always stop. That's in your power. I mean, if I wanted to just be a little shit, I could just do something like. What if I just set you back a little ways? Have fun with that.
What did you do?
Oh, I just they were in the middle of a place, and I took them out of the place.
Oh.
I have no idea where I'm going. Me neither.
I don't think so either.
The irony is I think Arrow's going the right way. Oh, okay. Well then, my apologies.
I see. Analyzing some additional frames. There we go. That should be doable. Okay. Hello, 99% CPU usage. Love you too, Premiere. Very funny.
Hey. Fuck up that plant.
Question, should I point out to the client that I know that... Oh.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask, do I point out to the client that I know for a fact that they're doing that?
Doing the AI thing?
Using AI voice.
I mean... My obvious answer is yes. Because, you know, that's shitty and they shouldn't do it. But also, I'm trying to think, like, if you offend them before the transaction is over, they will try and find some way to screw you over, right?
I guess. I think it's more I want to ask, like, you guys do realize this looks terrible, right? This sounds terrible. This isn't good.
Hand them what they asked for and then say, like, by the way, this piece, you asked me to assemble these pieces. This piece blows.
This piece actively degrades the rest of it. I don't think there's anything I can do besides ask don't. Gosh.
But aside from any specifics, yes. As much as I don't think they would ever listen.
Yeah, chances are I'll probably bring it up later.
I would still like there to be less of this in general.
Yeah. Oh, actually, do you know what I could do? Because it's tomorrow morning they want to talk about it briefly.
What?
I'm considering asking, who is the voice actor you hired for this? Their voice is very interesting.
That's smart. That's the way to do it. Make them
I don't, because like I don't have to call them out and say, hey, you fucks. I can instead say, hey, their take is very interesting.
Weird.
Better. I'm gonna ask, did they send you any alternate takes?
Yeah.
So I'd want
Whatever you got to do.
that
That is a smarter way to go about it. You're right. And one more thing.
one more thing. I've described myself recently as a Columbo. I will recognize weird shit nobody else does. I'll miss the other shit that other people find obvious. And on the way out, I just go, hey, so before I go, you know, there's this thing my wife always says. It's one of those. I'll pull one of those.
There's this thing my wife would always say if I had a wife.
Hypothetically, if a Mrs. Columbo, if a Mrs. 10 was in the equation.
Or perhaps a Mrs. Venn.
There you go. No, but I do that all the time, and it's actually gotten me in trouble. So, yeah.
Well, yeah. Unlike Columbo, you don't have someone ready to arrest the guy as soon as you've done the thing.
Right.
Or you can't do it yourself.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You could hire anybody. You know what's funny? I know people who would absolutely love to get paid by these guys. They would do it.
Well,
hell, my ex-manager from a job that I didn't like, I would actually contact that ex-manager and go, hey, you want to do a voice acting thing? We've always said your voice sounded great. I'm not even joking. You should do this.
ID, you're coming at this from the wrong angle. This isn't about having this isn't about like quality product to them. They just want to use the technology so they don't feel like they're left behind. They want to feel like they're doing the thing.
Huh. I see.
Yeah, they could get a better thing by contacting a real person. They wouldn't know the difference because they're fucking stupid, and it's not even about that because they only want to be perceived as smarter than they actually are by using this fancy new technology, even if it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You get, you're a sweet little cinnamon roll, but I've borne witness to like too much of this bullshit where I'm just like, these people are utterly bereft of anything resembling like an eye for quality. These are people that have co-opted a technology with the express purpose of not needing to think for themselves anymore.
Fair point. I just open up the conversation during the check-in with, so why are you stupid?
I mean, it would go poorly for you, but that would be a valid question.
It would go very poorly. I actually want to contact my friend who did the shoot and go, hey, did you know they're using AI voice stuff? Because he didn't know about that.
Of course. If they just sprung it on you, why would anyone else in the process know about this?
Yeah. Gosh. In any case. I'll live. I will get my work done for now. We'll figure out the rest.
Yep.
God damn it.
Anyway, Chad, if you really like me angrily and dejectedly ranting about AI, give Aki 5 gifted subs right now.
Gosh, you can't just do that.
I'm pretty sure I can absolutely do that.
You literally can. Does it work, though?
Fuck them robots.
No, do not.
Let's fucking go!
No!
Let's go!
No!
Hell yes!
No! What do you fucking mean?
Did you know that for the rest of the stream, all gains to the timer are doubled?
What?
Yeah, because we hit the goal earlier, and it's rainbow timer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh god, the rainbow timer. That's right.
So,
okay.
Get your subs and bits in now, folks.
I'm gonna say this explicitly only once. Soup, yes, consensually. Follow the worker safety sign. Do not finger robot girls. Don't do that.
You can't tell me what to do.
Do you like having your fingers?
I mean, what have they done for me, really? They
Everything.
could do one glorious thing.
Glory, glory. What a way to die. Hell of a way to die, damn it. I will not listen to you. Okay, Lupa, then don't gift another gift sub.
Damn, he's got you there.
Uh-huh. Shut up. Oh my fucking god, why are you listening to me? Stop listening to not need the words backward. Hi, CJ.
ID, this is exactly what you asked for. Hi, CJ.
It's exactly what I didn't ask for. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
CJ.
Yeah.
I see the furry has arrived.
Fuck you.
No? Consensually, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. The golden retriever.
He's a big old puppy.
He has been retrieved. Goldenly. You okay there, CJ? CJ just mutes.
I think I did I think I did hear someone in the background of it.
Okay.
Maybe his lady's talking to him, who knows?
Okay. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna get some ice cream, pardon me.
I still can't get over. Was I correct?
What? I'm sorry. I am now too tired. I just gave it because I saw the boys are here.
Yeah, the boys.
It's the boys.
ID went to get ice cream.
Oh my god.
Okay, but listen, have you seen Black Arachnia? I don't know what that is, Doom. I mean, I guess I could look it up. Hold on one sec. The fuck is this? Beast Wars. Okay. It's a what if Transformers, but sexy bug girl? Some of these versions are not for me, I don't think. Ooh.
No, you have to understand the litmus test is just how many Rule 34 pieces of Rule 34 are there.
I am not going looking for that.
You don't have to enjoy it. You just have to figure it out. You just have to see.
I'm not going looking for it. I don't want to.
Chat, who wants to sacrifice their search history?
No, don't. Do not look up Black Arachnia Rule 34 unless you're Doombringer, I guess. You might be into it. Maybe you're already into it.
Right now.
like they're listening to us. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Let's go.
They're so smart.
How's your day been, CJ?
Oh, it's great. Had a very long day at work.
Yeah, Doom's already doing it.
I better get an exact number, Doom. I need an exact number. I don't want... No, you know what? Actually?
Is somebody talking shit about bug girls?
No.
Just tell me the number of pages, Doom. I need page number.
Okay, I can see why people... Yeah, I can see it. Also, unfortunately, it appears that they do not have the one cool feature of bug girls, which is multiple arms. Anyway.
Hot take?
Am I gonna have to look this up too?
You don't have to, CJ.
I'm doing a safe for work search.
Are you now? It's a single number. I can see that.
How? Oh, a single number or single digit?
Okay, Beast Wars.
I assume they made a single digit.
No way.
Transformers Wiki.
Bullshit. No way.
Look, there is some. They can't all have, legions.
Could have sworn there was more of them.
You know what? I see it.
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Just
see.
Okay, I look at this image. I look at this image, and it gives me like. It gives me yellow diamond from Steven Universe Energy.
Our problem. You did not search it properly. There are 355. Anyway, continuing on.
What?
I sacrificed my search history. You're welcome.
Oh, no one required this of any of you.
Oh hell yeah! Let's go. The hype train was a success. Great job,
Let's fucking
chat.
go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Also, CJ, you arrived just after I commanded Lupa Wolf to not send a sub. Because Lupa said they're not gonna listen to anything that we have to say. Do the exact opposite. I'm like, you know what? Bet.
Oh no, please don't subscribe to Orange's Orange to extend the subathon.
Oh no, don't send me $1 million in US dollars in the mail with a note saying I'm doing this willingly.
Help me, Stepchat. I'm stuck in the washing machine.
No.
What would a step chat even look like?
I don't know.
Anyone
be a
who raids
share?
in.
Would it be a shared chat?
Hey,
JMK, leave while you still can, please.
No,
Please,
no,
save
shut up,
yourself.
ID, shut up for a second. Show of hands, chat. Who came here because of a raid? Hands up. Go on.
Post a hand.
Or just like say me.
Or actually, wait, do you mean a raid today or just in general? At some point.
Today, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe a shared chat. No, I was busy all day. Who's been raided in? Come on, hands up.
Nobody? That's kind of surprising, actually.
I mean, it's probably lurkers mostly, which
It is
fair.
probably a lot of lurkers right now, which to be fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anyway,
It's appreciated
but
to be here.
My point is, everyone who has come in today via a raid, you are now step chat. You have to help me out of the washing machine.
They're obligated now.
Yeah.
So that means
Who else
they're
is
not-
gonna do it? There's no one else in the house. Our parents are on a trip.
I was gonna say, it'd be funny if Aki was still. Oh.
I can just imagine Aki sitting back in her chair, munching on whatever she's got for dinner, and it's just like, let me see where this goes. You've been listening the entire time? Good.
I've been here the entire time. Or the whole time. Fucking.
You fucked it up!
It's a Sam Reich bit. I know.
You fucked it up!
Look, if Aki ran Game Changer or some equivalent, it'd be fucking. Why haven't any VTubers done that? Wait a second, that'd be fucking sick.
Because that would require.
I feel like it'd be.
because
I think it'd be
a lot of
difficult
a lot of the charm of it is stuff that you're able to do with people that are in the same room as you.
Yeah.
VR chat.
No.
Yes.
I think the physical challenges are the selling point. VR chat is good for a lot of things. It's not great for many things, though.
I mean, I
do
guess
like
you could
seeing all
do some of the like long game challenges, but like, who on earth are you going to get to commit to that?
I mean, you could if you planned it out, I guess. You could do.
Who are going to get to be the Noise Boys?
The who?
The Noise Boys? It's with they had the three guys who always do the impressions, and that did the spin-off to Make Some Noise.
Ah, that's right. Shit. Yeah.
We gotta figure out who our three Noise Boys are.
Maybe
Who are
it's us.
It could be us. We could be the Noise Boys. We make a
We
lot
could
of
be the Noise Boys.
I don't think we've done anything of note to become the noise boys of VTubers, and also CJ is a person.
No, CJ's a dog. We've gone over this.
Not yet. They're not.
Who would be Brennan Lee Mulligan?
None of us. None of us are good enough to be Brennan Lee Mulligan.
I feel like the closest person to maybe a Brennan Lee Mulligan that we know of that's in the Aki universe, the Aki cinematic universe, could probably be Jadazo. Jadazo has
honestly,
a tendency to fixate, to hyperfixate on very specific things.
And we'll bring up socio-political and economic things all the time.
It's true.
So, not yet. Oh, we're commissioning CJ's persona.
I think Jadazo's
do not resist.
Jadazo's Vib Ribbon hyperfixation is the equivalent to Brennan Lee Mulligan's sword hyperfixation.
That's a fair point. I see.
Okay, Gecko, Gecko, I need you to understand. I went through multiple phases with what you just said. The first one was very worrying. The second one was, oh, I didn't realize you played Final Fantasy XIV, before remembering, oh yeah, Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Yeah. It's very funny that they have now at least 2 people on staff there who have a 3-letter acronym that people refer to them as.
That's true.
I mean, I don't go to the fandom. I just watch with my roommate whenever he pulls up a new episode.
Honestly, fair enough.
Yeah, no, there you go, Gecko. You realize.
Wait, unfortunate acronym? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll stop talking.
Be real careful with that.
Yeah, the other one for reference is Brian David Gilbert, who is a sweetheart and is fantastic.
He had that before Get Changer or Drop Out. Drop Out.
See, I found it very interesting and how much the Smosh cast is sort of expanding out recently away from Smosh, and now they're appearing in a lot of other stuff, including the Dropout stuff more. I was like, man, so
I mean, they kind of got similar deals going on, yeah. So it makes sense.
Both their dads are away, so they gotta fill the void by doing things interesting. They got
interesting things on the internet. Not allowed.
That's crazy. I do need to renew my Dropout subscription.
Give me more Mr. Beast slop.
Oh no! I spent 600 days.
Yeah, that sounded like somebody else entirely. That sounded like
What's up, guys? I spent 500 years in Avernus, the 6th circle of hell.
Specifically.
Yeah, that's where I was.
CJ sounded like Gilbert Gottfried.
I spent 600 days.
The aristocrats! I can't fucking do it. My voice is breaking. I'm breaking. Please help.
I struck a deal with Mephisto.
Just one more day, the Spider-Man comic is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Actually, that's the first layer. Hell, Soup.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink you.
Is that a threat or a promise?
It's Soup.
I think the question is the irrational soup good soup?
It's not about whether it tastes good. It's about sending a message.
Total Drama Island? You know it's still going, right?
What?
Yeah. Total Drama Island has had a new season for the better part of a decade.
It's not even it's just Total Drama whatever.
Oh no, they went back.
Oh, they went back. Okay, cool.
I think for the last 4 or 5 years, it's just been Total Drama Island again.
Cool. Good for them, I guess. I don't know. I deliberately just kind of skipped the boat when I first saw it as a younger person.
Okay.
And then I would just see it every so it would enter my periphery every so often. I'd just be like, "You're not dead yet?"
Nope. I'd like to think that's single-handedly funding the Canadian animation industry is just they crank out another season of Total Drama Island.
It'd be like that.
Because let me see, okay, how much do I remember? Because I was one of those children that hyper fixated on it. So there's the original, there's Total Drama Action, which is the movie one.
Right.
There's Total Drama, I believe it's World Tour, where they tried to make every episode a musical.
Okay.
Or they tried to do a music number in every episode in a different location.
Yeah.
And then I think there was Total Drama All Stars, where it was just like they just brought back different characters from each season.
Yeah.
Wait,
like how Survivor does.
Yeah.
That sounds a little bit, to be unfortunate, like, I don't know, like PlayStation All Stars. Anyone remember that?
There's
Also, I've changed my voice settings. I'm doing a thingy. CJ, how does it sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah, good. I'm more audible now. It's great.
Wow, that's crazy.
See. There was I'm trying to remember. I know at some point they stopped doing Total Drama Island, and then
CJ, you are allowed to just look this up. You're not being quizzed.
No, I know, but I also remember there was a point where they did not do the Survivor bit, and they were like, you know what's a great idea? Let's do a parody of The Amazing Race.
Sure.
And they just have an
Total
entire
Drama
season.
and All Stars Racing transformed. That's good. That's a good bit. I like that bit. Thank you. Thank you.
Is Hatsune Miku also a playable character? Is Hatsune Miku also in that?
No, that's
I
total.
hope so.
That's Total Drama Crossworlds.
Oh hell yeah! Oh wait, transformed. Oh sweet. Yogg's cast is in that one.
We get to play as TF2.
Let's go. I
We're back.
am the spy.
We're back from ads.
Oh, we did it. We made it through.
We made it through.
I prefer how I like how chat is so engaged that they have not moved in Pokemon for the better part of
Welcome to Dungeon
10
Fair
minutes.
DJ edition.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure I technically still have the lowest score in Dungeonaire. I'm pretty sure I still do.
Yeah.
I am patiently waiting my turn.
Because I did
hopped
it as
in
like
on
a
that
test run.
I happened to hop in on that one day where she did the viewer ones. That was the first time we talked.
That's true.
Did.
I was gonna say
It'll happen one day, I'm sure. I'm assuming I'm just at the back of a very, very long line.
I can't wait for everyone to be so disappointed in me, even more so at my lack of gamer credit. And they
okay.
show
No.
a picture of like some obscure PlayStation mascot, and I'm just like, who?
CJ, disappointment implies faith.
Oh, come on, don't do that to him.
Errol.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what's up?
Errol,
What's up?
look, I love you like a brother.
Yeah.
You have to at least have a little bit of faith in me in order to be my friend.
Chat, kill him with hammers.
Chad, do not kill me with hammers.
Chat, reverse
No, you-
psychology. He wants to be killed with hammers.
No, chat. What you gotta do? You gotta throw coins derogatorily at Errol.
What, derogatory? What does that even mean?
So for my Twitch, for my tits redeems on my
What?
stream.
Your tits redeems?
Yeah, that's no,
You
the
got,
throwing thing.
you got your tits out? Oh my god.
God, I
Damn,
wish
for
I,
free?
Allowed.
I wish I'm flat as a board. Anyway,
Oh.
so my four main redeems are coin toss affectionate, coin toss derogatory, coin rain, and coin hail.
Wait, so what you're saying is
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, you can either throw the coin and it'll like go and it'll like get picked up like a video game with a little dink sound, or it'll like ping off my forehead.
yes.
And then coin, rain, and hail are, barrages of the same. And then also my hydrate redeem doinks a water bottle off my head.
Drink up.
It'd be amazing if.
And if you want to see more of my hijinks, remember to gift 5 gift subs to Aki.
That's right.
Oh my god.
That's right, chat.
I'm not gonna promote myself. That would be cringe.
Support the editor fund by donating to Aki. That's right.
This is also not a joke. This apparently is going to be helping, from what I understand.
Support the doggo. Support the team.
Or don't. We're not your dad.
Support
your
the
3
wonderful
dads.
team at Aki
That's
is
right.
Baki. I mean, wait, wrong thing.
I mean, it's
No, that's
it's
the
like,
alt account.
It's like how Lancer has his. It's like how Lancer has his dad, his lesser dad, and his girl dad.
I forgot. Yeah.
Wait, who's the girl dad?
Who's
the queen?
dad, actually? Oh.
I mean, in
He
terms
calls-
of us 3.
Oh,
Aki.
Yep. This is a great
This is
podcast.
a great podcast.
Thank
Oh,
you,
heck yeah.
Aki.
Yes.
Ladies and
Also, I'm
gentlemen,
gonna just
thank you for
Tune in for new episodes of Dad, Dad, and Girl Dad.
and thank you to our lovely sponsors at Advance.gg for sponsoring yet another episode.
Wait, are they though?
I think you all forgot I was still listening. Yeah.
We knew.
No, I didn't misspeak.
I knew. I fucking knew. I knew the whole time.
And she's been here the whole time.
The whole time. Sam Reich, is that you?
No. I don't
I'm
have
just
a
gonna-
beard.
I'm just gonna help chat real quick.
What are you doing?
There we go.
Cool.
There we go.
You did it.
Cool.
Proud of you.
Glad to help.
Congratulations.
There we go. We did it, chat.
Also, see-
we moved.
Also,
No, Gecko. No, bad. Mm-mm.
Bad
don't do
gecko.
Uh-huh.
Spray
Stop.
bottle.
no. Roll that one back. Roll that one back.
Stop saying concerning things.
You know, he's actually talked directly about how he doesn't want that used that way anyway. So that's sure.
Yeah, don't. Thank you, Aki. I'm so moist now.
Because we sprayed him with a water bottle.
Oh.
So I'm secretly playing Hunt Showdown right now. Don't tell anybody.
5 gift subs now on the table. This is your punishment. Now, Gecko, be a good boy and give 3 subs.
Dude, no, don't use
do
that
that.
phrase. Careful of that. Oh, people might take that shit serious.
No.
Unless
Gift 5.
doing that would make them give 5 subs. What do you think? What do you think, chat? What's your price?
Gecko!
What gets you going?
What a conversation. What gets you going, chat? Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe Gecko's 5 dads just rolled in.
Everyone's. All of them just wagging our finger.
No.
Gecko's face. No.
What's the one meme of like
No.
the cat's like bapping someone's wrist and then like 5 people point at the cat and he's like, ah! Oh, when did it get to be
Reptile? I don't know, do we
midnight?
have any reptiles in this? Oh, no. there you go.
Gecko! Also, thank you for the 5 subs.
This
Oh,
guy.
you actually did 5 subs. Holy shit.
Okay, hang on.
Get on this guy.
Get a lot of this guy.
Get a load of this disagreeable feller.
But see, Blob, lovely thing. I don't know shit about Pokemon.
Yeah,
so
what the-
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah,
down.
Bob, I really don't appreciate you coming into chat and just making up words.
Here's Pikachu.
Yeah, that'll work.
It's Pikachu!
It's
All right.
Pikachu!
Hit him with Dave.
Dave?
Vigoroth is a normal type. Good for it!
The fuck is a Vigoroth? I don't know what that is.
Apparently it's a normal type. Whatever that implies.
Apparently.
That'll work.
Oh, it looks like a problem. Don't say no. Y'all don't play Pokemon, do you?
Balder.
Nope, not in the slightest.
No, no. Oh, okay.
I played Pokemon like
monkey.
one time. Okay.
Blob, buddy. That's not a monkey.
No, Balder. Okay, I've talked about this before, but for people who don't know, I have only played legitimately like 2 mainline Pokemon games, and I didn't start with them. I started with the spin-off games.
You played Pokemon Ranger first, didn't you?
No. I played
play
Pokemon
Let's Go
Pinball Ruby
Pikachu?
and Sapphire for the
Oh.
Game Boy Advance,
Oh my god.
and
Let's
then I
fucking
played
go.
Pokemon Ranger.
Goated. Perfect.
But yeah, Blob, that's a sloth. You can tell because his name rhymes with sloth.
Oh, does it?
And also it has sloth arms
Oh,
with sloth claws.
you can tell on account of its sloth arms and its sloth legs and its sloth everything.
You can tell because of the sloth part.
Cool, that'll work.
Tell about the...
I'm sure that'll do it.
Yes. You can tell by the pot, Will. Yeah.
Oh, it did it.
Good
Oh,
work. Use
Let's
it a
go!
hyper beam.
I'm so smart, chat.
You did it. You selected the move that
SMRT.
sounded big, and it was big.
You are so smart.
I
SMRT.
don't know why Goku struggles this hard. He just needs to select the right move.
He just needs to hit them with hyper beam. Duh.
Yeah. Duh. That's all he needs to do.
Fucking Goku, idiot. Now the other monkey is strong. Yeah, that one's a monkey. Totally.
Just come on.
Learned some new DK lore today. Apparently Candy Kong actually is just DK's girlfriend, which I thought was just a very sexy down bad Kong for DK, but no. Anyway, I would like to fuck Candy.
I'm sorry, Errol. Oh, I'm sorry, Aki. Not Errol, because you were just reading. Aki, you clearly have not watched the Donkey Kong TV show.
Aki, I cannot believe you. I can't believe that you would express such an animalistic, fervent desire to fuck Candy Kong without me.
See, Errol.
Except for the rest of us.
Excuse me. Errol, I'm sorry. I said Errol because you were just talking, but ID, I'm so happy that you mentioned that. Because, funny enough, the Donkey Kong Country CG animated series in its entirety is now free to watch on YouTube.
Did you know that you could go to YouTube right now and watch the entirety of the Donkey Kong Country 3D animated TV series, complete with the sing-along bits?
Banana Slammer!
Hey, oh, look out down below. Here he comes, Banana Slammer, Conga Bongo's hero.
The
I already
movie
intro. Fuck you.
the movie Robin Hood. I'm going to fucking shank someone.
Please.
The movie Robin Hood Men in Tights is also free to watch on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a good movie.
Hey, that's fair.
I was unaware of this.
Why did the timer go up by 2 hours?
Oh yeah, you missed the gift stubs. Hey!
Hey! Yeah, sorry, Aki, you're here forever.
We squeezed some more blood out of the stone.
Oof.
See, what I think would be really funny.
I'm going to piss my own ass.
That's a condition.
Oh.
Challenge pissing?
Big Bill Hells. That you?
So, crazy idea. Not this subathon. Next subathon. We get the editors together and we do a cut of the first episode of the Donkey Kong Country animated series, but we all redub the characters. Like, we each give each other a role, and we just redub the entire episode.
No.
Music and all.
You need to hit him with the Gaslight edit.
Yeah, you know, the Gaslight edit is classic. You should do it.
CJ, do you know what a Gaslight edit is?
I did watch the Noodle video, yes.
Thank you.
It's
Okay,
there
good.
forever. Fuck you.
Who has not once in their life, at one point or another, decided to edit the movie Kingsman so that it transitions into a hentai? For your friends, you see. This is actually something I did in college.
I was not familiar with the art of doing that out of spite for your friends, and now I really want to try it.
Okay, wait. Did you transition the end of
No, the
first
beginning.
was it?
No.
Okay,
So
but
when
you had a prime opportunity at the end of the first one.
No, I know I could have, but the problem is that I wanted to do it early so we could actually watch the movie afterwards.
Oh.
Instead, what happened was the subtitles from the hentai were baked into the movie by accident.
Oh.
Which caused the subtitles for Kingsman played over that, and so manners maketh man has a new meaning to my friend group.
Good lord.
Manners
God.
maketh man. Anyway,
I don't know what happened. Like, so when I was very, very young and didn't know what good things were yet, I had seen commercials for a movie and I really wanted it. So my parents got me a DVD copy of Master of Disguise.
oh no.
So obviously, dumb movie, bad movie, of course. For some reason, I start watching the movie, and I don't know, like halfway in, there were subtitles. I didn't turn on subtitles.
Oh.
More confusingly, the subtitles were in Spanish.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't do that. I didn't know how to turn them off. I don't think I could. They just were in Spanish forever.
Forever?
I never finished that movie. I was just so frustrated at the Spanish subtitles, like I just didn't watch the rest of the movie.
I remember my parents were visiting family, family like friends in New York, and they dragged me and my sisters along, and they were like, we're just gonna have you guys hang out in like their kind of like guest room area, and they had like a bunch of DVDs, and so they're like, here, you kids will probably like this one, and it was just like looking back on it now, or like in retrospect, it was just like a regular like rewritable DVD. So that should have been my first indicator that something was up. This was the Planet of the Apes like remake, like the first one with James Franco.
Sure.
I could not like, and it was a movie I was like, oh my god, monkey business, let's go, because I was 10 and dumb.
Right.
And I could not enjoy that movie because it was my first experience watching a pirated movie, and everything was purple and green because it was on a rewritable DVD. And I'm just like,
Oh my god.
even in my child brain, I was like,
Something's not right here.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was watching a Disney movie. When did monkeys become purple?
You don't know. Also, oh god.
Point to me where a purple monkey is.
What was
Purple
the
monkey dishwasher.
And I don't need bonsai buddy.
Hey, it's me, Bonsai Buddy.
Speaking of
friend.
Speaking of things that punched through to my child brain,
Yeah.
my first, yeah. So my first, so we all play video games to some degree.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. So just I'm posing the question. I'll let you say the answers out loud later. What was your first experience with a game that, even to your dumb child brain, you were like, oh, this is dog water? For me, it was when I had a Wii.
Okay.
And then I had a Nintendo Wii. What was the name of the game? Hold on, I gotta find it. Not that one.
It's some like iconic like
it
trash
wasn't
game like Game Party.
It wasn't.
Oh.
I think this is it. Let me. Oh yeah, that's the one. So if anyone remembers when the Wii, like that, because the thing with the Wii was that it was one of the first Nintendo things that had online functionality. It was the Wii and the DS. And along with having like you could play video games with your friends, it had the online store.
Oh, the eShop.
And the thing, well, not even it wasn't even called the eShop, right? It was just like it was just the Wii shop channel, yeah.
Yeah.
But it also had some games that were exclusive to the Wii shop called WiiWare.
WiiWare, that's my favorite.
Yeah. And one of the first games on that service was called Spogs Racing.
The fuck is that?
Did I just I need to know, does anyone remember the name Spogs Racing?
I remember Lost Winds, which was pretty neato.
Lost Winds was another game I had. That one was neat.
That was neat. Not very long, unfortunately.
Not very long. Who said that? Spogs? Samara, do you remember Spogs?
Do you remember Spogs?
So Spogs was a racing game. You fucking love Spogs. I doubt that, Gecko.
That sounds like a lie, but okay.
So yeah, Spogs was a racing game, and I thought, oh cool, like Mario Kart. No.
Very unlike Mario Kart.
God, I look at these screenshots and I am just haunted. I'm just gonna.
I got pictures, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can Google search Spogs Racing if you want. It's spelled like how it sounds.
The fuck? I'm sorry, I'm bad at math.
SPOGS. I'm gonna put an image in the sleeping
What the
voice side chat here.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Bear
Daryl,
witness to this bullshit.
What is this?
So, Spogs was a kart racing, arcade racing game about sentient single wheels. Like a single, you're playing as a single tire rolling down the road.
I guess
your ambient noise was pretty much just the sound of the motor, which is the most droning, nightmarish thing. The turning was ass. The tracks were boring and mostly featureless. You're just rolling down the road for endless amounts of time.
Oh my god.
And it was bad. Like, even my dumb child brain was like, oh no, I just wasted my hard-earned money. Yeah, with a real shitty-looking image of a person inserted into the side of the wheel, yeah.
Oh, because Spogs is supposed to be like Pogs.
Oh, is it? Yeah, all right.
Oh my god, that makes sense. Also, this is like the one review from IGN I will agree with, 19 out of 100.
Yeah, bad game.
Yeah, I do love the ironic reviews. A fantastic example of fucking perfection. This beautiful lifelike graphics, intuitive gameplay, something.
Oh my, blob.
Unirally, yo.
You fucking, well, I forget. It's called It's called Unirally, like in the EU, right? It's Uniracers here.
Right. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just making sure we're all on the same page. Yeah, I loved Uniracers as a kid. I'm pretty sure I still have my copy of that. Very rare game, turns out. Do you know why it's a rare game?
Well, it's not made by Rare, so you're wrong anyway. Yes, continue.
So the company that made Uniracers got sued by Pixar.
What?
Because they had
Why?
a short film out at the time about a sentient unicycle.
Oh
So
my
they
God,
got
that's right, they had a thing.
they got dinged for copyright.
That seems excessively silly.
Yes.
Huh. Uniracers.
Banging soundtrack, gotta say.
Fair.
Like, y'all, look up the Uniracers title screen theme. It's really good, actually. Peak 16-bit crunchy guitar.
Oh, does it do the second thing of like really, really good guitar sounds coming out of the synth chip on that thing?
I don't know what good or bad would sound like, but the song's good.
I'm saying, is it using like PCM channel shit? Or are we doing FM synths for
I
the
have
guitars?
absolutely no idea what those mean.
You got a loin.
No, I don't, actually.
You could though.
Man, I'm just telling you the song's good. Fuck off.
It's a good song, Benoit. Is fair. Is fair.
Have you ever played The Grinch? That was my childhood game. No, I did not.
Is the Grinch?
Yeah, no, my games that shaped my childhood. Uniracers, which, by the way, I don't know if you could find this on. Is there like a repository somewhere of old video game manuals?
You
there
think,
should
right?
be.
I think so.
But look up the
believe
is the Uniracers instruction manual, because if I could pull this up online, that's good shit right there. Peak 90s dumb attitude.
Oh my God. 90s dude.
Oh hell yeah, there's a full scan of it on Internet Archive. Let's go. Wait. Oh wait, no, have these pages it's not loaded in yet? Yes, that's correct. Okay, they're loading in now. Let's go. So I can read off the manual. Let me pull up my favorite pages here. They're a little further in. Come on, load faster, please. I know it's Internet Archive, and they're currently fucking under attack, but okay. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Uniracers is a 2D racing game. You're imagine if Sonic was cool.
Oh, ooh, that's gonna piss off a few people.
I don't care. But yeah, you're a sentient unicycle. You roll around left to right. You do tricks to keep up speed whenever you're in the air, and you're loop-de-looping around to get to the end before the other guys, right? Obviously, you're on a 2D racetrack, and these guys go fucking fast, right? So how do you know what's going on the track before you slam into it at high speeds? The track will be different colors. So in the instruction manual, there's a list of each track color and what they mean. So I'm just gonna start reading the colors page on the Uniracers instruction manual. Let me pull my windows back together here. There we go. Colors. What do all those colorful bits mean then, huh? Is there no significance to the pretty patterns, or is there a hidden meaning that can benefit us all? Actually, there is a meaning, but it's not hidden at all. You should learn to read the track, to be aware of every subtle and unsubtle change, to react instantly instead of pausing to think. Blue and green, normal track. Don't stay awake at nights worrying about it. You are in no danger when the colors flashing past are blue and green. Red and blue. When the red patches are widely spaced, it indicates the direction of track is about to change. Note this wisely, otherwise you could end up spending a few foolish moments grinding to a halt. When the red patches are close together, it means that whatever else happens, you must under no circumstances jump off the track. stay on the track in all caps with 7 exclamation points.
See, they had to make that clear, obviously.
And then in parentheses, admittedly, the worst that could happen is you'll lose lots of time and get made fun of. Nothing really nasty. We'll just skip ahead a couple. Tracks continued. Pink, orange, tartan, polka dot. If you start seeing track of this color, then you've either been awake too long, been hitting the cola a bit too heavily, or suffer from what doctors and other professional persons refer to as having a few screws loose.
That's fun.
And then right after that, red and orange and yellow and green and blue and indigo and violet. What you're seeing is a rainbow, which isn't part of the game at all. While this is all very cool, you should really be paying attention to the game. This stupid shit has nothing to do with the actual game. Now that's my second favorite page in this. Let me go to the let me go to my actual favorite page. Where is it? Oh yeah. So page 27 in the Uniracer's instruction manual has just one section that says irrelevant. Ever read a manual that has this page intentionally left blank followed by a blank page? Well, we don't do blank pages, man! If by some bizarre quirk of chance a blank page turns up, then by heck we're gonna fill it, even if it means talking about pizza for a few paragraphs. Speaking of pizza, don't you hate those little frozen ones that are the width of a CD and about as thick? Come in packs of 10,000 and only ever seem to consist of mashed tomato with a single strand of something that might be cheese on the top. But that's what you always find in the freezer compartment of the fridge, isn't it? That's why you should go out and get a deep pan, high cholesterol pizza the size of a satellite dish and just as expensive so that you know what you're missing. That's it.
That's fun.
Stupid game. So yeah, Uniracers was a big part of me being a small bird boy. The other one on the Super Nintendo that grabbed my attention way too hard for no reason was Battletoads Double Dragon: The Ultimate Team. Before I ever experienced Battletoads or Double Dragon on their own, I played their crossover game. It was a good time. I think CJ is checked out entirely, and I don't blame him.
Yeah. Oh, no. In my case, I gotta get going for the night, actually.
I was actually gonna say,
it is late. I am flagging hard.
Oh, fair enough. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Have a good night,
Peace.
ID. I care you.
Likewise. Thank you for chilling.
Yeah.
All right. Catch you later. Bye.
See ya.
Good night.
Good night.
I actually
Yeah,
do have an answer to this question. I miss him already.
Which answer? Which question?
About the game that you knew when you were younger.
Right, I forgot I'd asked that, honestly. Sorry, I ranted too long.
No, you're good. So
But yeah, let hit me with yours before I continue rambling.
So growing up, I always wanted to have a Wii
Okay.
because at the time it was the hot console to have.
Of course.
It wasn't until about a little more than a year ago that I finally got a Wii that I own. Thanks to my lovely lady.
Right.
But at that point, my grandma was trying to find something for Christmas for us, as if to get as a gift for the family. And so what she did was she got us what looked like a Wii.
Oh no.
But it was a lovely console called the Zone Wireless Gaming.
Oh boy.
If you are a fan of the channel Re-Res and you've watched the first worst console ever video, then it's pretty similar. I'm gonna throw a picture for Errol to see. This is the exact console that it was. For those who don't know, this is a bootleg Wii.
Let me before you go on, let me describe what I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I assume this is like these are proportional in relation to each other, the controllers and the console.
They are actually about the same length.
Yeah, so imagine a Wii with the corners rounded off, made of Fisher-Price plastic, and with a unusual transparent blue section along one of the thin faces at the front. It looks like if you picked it up with your bare hands, it would crumble to dust. And you would not want to breathe in that dust. The controllers are also, as you might imagine, bootleg Wii remotes. For some, so you got a D-pad at the top. There's 2 buttons at the very bottom that are presumably like A and B. And then in the middle of those 2 sections are not the usual A button or whatever that is on the Wii remote, but instead a seeming start and select button, but pressed into a small indentation. And it just, without having the actual product in front of me, this looks miserable on the hands.
It is, because what you do is you don't hold it like a waggle wand. You hold it on the side.
So they took the sideways configuration for the Wii remote, but then didn't do the whole point of the Wii remote, so you're just left with an awkward stick.
Yeah, because the idea is it's actually just a really shitty Super Nintendo. It's a bootleg Super Nintendo.
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized, hold on. There's a list of games at the bottom. We've got boxing, tennis, golf, fishing, table tennis.
Yeah.
10-pin bowling. It feels the need to specify that it is 10-pin bowling. And then football, which is actually soccer. Non-American football. Oh. Okay. Oh god, every time I look at a new piece of this box, there's a new detail. Mm-hmm. Includes 7 game sports package and 2 wireless remotes. Oh no, okay, or no, new detail. So immediately below that blurb, there's like the thinner gray text like, this is the subheading. Wireless game console. 3rd generation gaming. 3rd generation in relation to what exactly? Real-time action graphics. And then immediately below this, 16-bit graphics. Oh my god. And then wireless controllers, which is actually like, oh, okay. And then immediately below that, Phono/RCA compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck does that mean? Is that just some technobabble to trick the grandmas with? Sorry, I'm absorbed by this. Please go on.
No, so okay. So it is RCA, meaning it's mono. So it's got is just video and then single audio.
Right. But what does phono mean?
The motion controls are literally, there's an accelerometer because it's wireless through infrared. So there's an accelerometer inside the controller that lights up the infrared in the controller because there's 2. There's one on the side and one on the top. and all it does is when you shake it, is it just presses A. That's all it does. No matter what you do, you shake it, and it just presses A.
Fucking
so it's
incredible.
fake motion controls.
I've definitely seen a few. Was this on that? No, it couldn't have been. Like, I've definitely seen some YouTubers take shots at these, fake shitty Wiis, but like, I'm trying to think of like, did anyone specifically hit the zone?
Yes.
Who was it?
I believe the channel. I think it was Giga Tech. Giga.
Unfortunately, the two people I was thinking of have since become disgraced.
Oh, fair.
For different reasons. So
yeah,
I didn't want to bring it up.
And I remember hooking it up in my parents' bedroom to their TV, and it was just awful. It was. I looked at this. I was like, okay, maybe this could be fun, but I'm like 10, and he's like, and I'm just like, this could be fun. And I remember just like throwing the remote around, just going,
oh, wait a minute, wait a fucking minute. I just looked back at the games at the bottom, and I just realized, I don't know if it was the exact same consoles, but I've definitely seen these games before. I distinctly remember the boxing game particularly.
I've seen this game before.
I have seen this before. I think they were just passing around the same shitty software to make these same shitty consoles with.
So, Errol, I'm gonna post in this chat. I'm going to send you a picture of a teardown that someone did of this exact console.
Oh no.
So this is the internals of the console. Are you ready?
I am ready to see very little. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's so tiny, but there's still so much wasted space.
Could you lovingly describe what this photo is?
So, already, the console is maybe the size of a slightly above average hand, right? We're already not dealing with a big one. But taking the console and pulling it open, there is... Ooh, boy. There's a thin box on the left, which I presume is the power supply. And then 3 very, very, very small boards vertically arranged. This looks like it powers a toaster. This looks like the circuitry of an actual toaster. Oh my god, dude.
It's
There's so much room for activities in there, dude.
So bad.
Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it. Hi, Dread Connor.
Welcome on in. Could you gift a sub for your troubles?
Not right when they walked in. You gotta give them at least 5 minutes before soliciting them.
That's the theme. Surely there's something there. No, there wasn't.
Wow, they actually did it.
Thank
crazy.
you.
Jesus. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm no longer talking about shitty Wii's. Yeah. So, Uniracers, Battletoads Double Dragon, the Ultimate Team. Definitely more of a Battletoads game than it was a Double Dragon game. Did not, in retrospect, did not control like a Double Dragon game at all. But you could play as the League Boys. Also, fucking impossible game. Never beat it myself.
Oh, have a good night, Gecko.
Oh, have a good night, Gecko. So, Battletoads Double Dragon. It's a beat 'em up. You beat them up. First level, the whole a good chunk of like the first half of the game is like you're getting on this big old ship in space and you're gonna get in there and you're gonna beat up the guys. So first level, you drop in on the wing of the ship and you fight your way up. Very easy level. Rock stupid simple level. The boss, a Bobo, kinda hard, but once you figure out like the one thing to do, you're good. Level 2, also very simple. It does the video game thing. There's a bit more stuff. There's like some sections where like there's a guy behind a door and he's throwing dynamite out at you and you gotta grab the dynamite and you gotta throw it back at the door and it goes in the door and the guy's like, ah! As you do.
As you do.
So, thing about these first 2 levels, they play like beat 'em ups, and for you know what that means. You're on this little 2D plane and you can go like left, right, forward, and back. You know, toward and away from the screen, like how a beat 'em up works. You get to the 3rd level. You are no longer able to move forward and back. You are now strictly on a 2D plane. Already like, oh no, things are different. The main enemies are women with whips. And if you try to approach them with basic attacks, they will outrange and kill you. So you suddenly have to treat every single enemy encounter completely differently from the first 2 levels. You are not prepared in the slightest. Also,
Jesus.
They sure take full advantage of the 2D plane by having a bunch of weird platforming. These characters are not meant for platforming. The gameplay just changes very drastically. Like, most of your moves are still there, but your movement is suddenly heavily restricted, and you have to deal with a whole bunch of different shit. So that's already a big fucking pain in the ass. To be compounded when the 3rd level boss shows up and he has a gun, a machine gun, and you can't dodge forward and back like in a beat 'em up to get away from the gun part. So the 3rd boss is suddenly way harder than the first 2 bosses. And then you do the 4th level. The 4th level is just fucking asteroids. You get in a little pod and you go outside the ship and you're just playing asteroids now. It's not beginner level asteroids either. It's fucking hard. Game just drops this on you in level 4, and by the way, this is the kind of old game where your lives are limited, your continues are limited. So even getting to level 4 is a pain in the ass if you're just trying to, you know, mash through the other 3 levels with trial and error. And then suddenly you get to level 4, it's, oh, we're playing asteroids? Oh, I'm dead. I got hit by an asteroid and now I'm dead. Which is doubly difficult if you've, I don't know, for example, never played Asteroids before, or even heard of it because you're a child with a Super Nintendo. And as if that wasn't enough of a bitch, you get halfway into level 4, you do the asteroids, you survive, you get past the exploding mines that jettison fragments in 4 directions. You're getting used to the jank-ass asteroids tank controls. And then halfway into level 4, you're still in the little space pod, but the control scheme changes completely. Whoopsie-doo, suddenly you're not playing asteroids anymore. You are now suddenly controlling the ship like a normal fucking person, where pressing left makes you go left instead of turn left. And you're now fighting the ship that takes up 2/3 of the screen and you have nowhere to move around in. Good luck, asshole! Anyway, I never really got that much. I never really got past level 4 as a kid. I did revisit the game, somewhat recently. And you know what? With the advent of the internet, I was like, surely there's something that can help me out on the internet. And I found it. A level select code. Sick! I could just skip past all the bullshit and see all the levels that I had not played as a child. Sure enough, I skipped to level 5. It goes back to beat 'em up stuff. Everything stays mostly on an even keel for the rest of the game. It's still hard as hell, but it doesn't throw anything especially weird at you. It mostly, goes back to stuff you've already seen. Like how a game works. And you get to the last level and you fight the Dark Queen, because the Dark Queen is the Battletoads villain, and you fight the Battletoads villain. You fight the Dark Queen, you kick her a lot, and she goes down, and you beat the game. And Mission Control chews you out and calls you a pussy for using a level select code. Oh, I've never been so angry at a video game. I'm sad now.
You worked yourself up into a stupor.
So yeah, if you use the level select code and then beat the game gets upset with you. And they tell you to go do it for real. And I didn't want to. Now that all being said, chat, that story was so sad. We have 5 gifted subs. God, if only. On the bright side, banging music. The Battletoads Double Dragon soundtrack is quite good. God, I wish I was better at pulling out these stories on my own channel.
Story time.
God, I wish I was funny.
God save.
I'm actually frustrated with myself now. Like, why can't I do this on my own channel? Fuck's sake.
Damn, I hope Aki's not listening.
Aki's definitely.
Shut the fuck up.
Aki's definitely listening. Sorry, Aki. What was another good old manual? Maybe I could find scans of that too. I can't really think of anything that matched the pure cheese of Uniracers though. Got a wonderful game from my childhood for you to check. All right, lay it on me. Fossil Fighters for the DS. Is that like Spectrobes? Let's see here. Spectrobes is another game from my childhood where I was like, ooh, this one's kind of rough. This looks like, at risk of insulting one or the other, this looks a little like Digimon. Okay, well. Okay. So. Every time. Okay. I should explain. So. I have looked up Fossil Fighters. At the very least, I see the box art. Looks neat. Kinda, but it's better because it's not Digimon. Sure. So. I have looked up Fossil Fighters. I see it. It at least looks like it could possibly be a real game. Unfortunately, in the first few images, I have found a meme where it's the Drake meme, where he's saying no to Fossil Fighters. What he's saying yes to is another Nintendo DS game called Fossil League. And oh man, this looks shit. What is Fossil League? Oh, thank God it has an entry on Dinopedia. Okay, let's see a video. What's this? Yeah, rated E for everyone. 14 years ago. Holy shit. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, that box art looked shit, but why does this overworld have the visual fidelity of like Pokemon Black? Okay, well, maybe not quite that much. Oh, no, it got worse. It got worse. There's no stylization of these dinosaurs. They're just fucking straight up dinosaurs. Okay.
Oh, in Fossil Fighters?
No, in Fossil League.
Fossil League? Hang on.
I need to see. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh yeah, no, these are just straight up dinosaurs. I thought you were talking about Fossil Fighters. I'm like, well, those are just like straight up Digimon.
Well, CJ, I look up Fossil Fighters and then I see this meme. So.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Look at that box art. It looks terrible.
Errol, you say it looks terrible, but in today's context, that's just everyone's first VTuber model.
It's just a Vroid model. It's just the default Vroid model. That's fucked up. I see we have some strong opinions on Fossil Fighters Frontiers for the 3DS. So yeah, Pokemon, but with dinosaurs. Neat. Let me look up Spectrobes. How many games were there? Oh my God, there were 3 of these things. See, I got suckered into Spectrobes because I see the guy on the front has a like a lasery sword coming out of his hand, and I like that. Turns out it was just Pokemon. I don't like Pokemon. And this is not even good Pokemon. That's right, this was published by Disney. No wonder it sucked. Does Disney still own Spectrobes? Disney Interactive Studios, the studio that published Spectrobes and owns the rights, is dead. The studio shut down. Spectrobes has been lost to time. We'll never get Spectrobes 4. I don't think we need to heal. I think we need to release some Pokemon. I think we need to just dump half the team. I think that's a really good idea.
That'd probably be a good idea.
What was another scrunkly little game that I used to play? I know I had a few. Oh god, do I need to go back into the storage room and grab my fucking cartridges? Wait, no, better idea. I have my basket of old instruction manuals. I'll be right back.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, chat. I have bad news. Errol's left you with me. I'm so sorry.
Gamers! Remember when instruction manuals used to be good?
I remember when they made instructional manuals, period.
Yeah, that too. Okay, so I have a basket of instruction manuals I used to collect as a kid, and also, for some reason, this book called 100 People Who Changed America. I will not read that. I don't know why that was there. Let's see, there's... Oh, that's right, I have... Oh, I forgot this was in here. I have a CD of the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess official soundtrack as acquired from Nintendo Power Magazine. I'm gonna set that aside for later. Okay, well, what do we actually got? Oh yeah, Smash Brawl with its absurdly thick manual because it was in 3 languages for some reason. I love learn. It is very funny going back to the instruction manual for Smash Brawl after learning about its competitive scene. God, this game was a mess. What else we got? Oh yeah, for reasons unknown, my absurdly tiny instruction manual for Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. What if Lord of the Rings RPG, but it's about a completely different group of people having a different adventure, but actually it's not different at all. It's the exact same fucking adventure. They just slap different names on the guys. Fucking oops. We have Lord of the Rings at home.
Here, sorry, give me just 1 second. I'll be right back.
I miss CJ. Yep, there's my Uniracers manual. It's falling apart. What else? Oh, Dark Cloud! Hell yeah, dude! Who doesn't love some Dark Cloud for the PS2? So many enemies that I never saw until later in my life because I was not very smart. I kept seeing this little dude with a helicopter pack and a gun, and I never got to him until I was much older. Really be like that. Also the Hot Genie. Big fan of the Hot Genie. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, okay. That's right. Oh, jeez. So, y'all like your Excite Bike, I assume. Anyone have Excite Bike 64? God, what a weird game that was. They tried to translate all the high-flying action of Excite Bike on the NES to a 3D proper racing game, and I think it functioned. I was never able to, like... I definitely got stonewalled by the difficulty of some of the later, like, leagues in it. Although I do know the funniest part of that game, most certainly, was the fully voiced announcers for every race, complete with them awkwardly slotting the name of the biker that you selected into whatever commentary they were doing. So, and my favorite guy was always Tricky Ricky Stern. Wait, motherfucker was 14? They let a 14-year-old compete in motocross racing? Yeah, there was Sarah Sugarhill, Bobby Big Dog Malone, Jumpin' Jim Rivers. Silly game. I should dig that up sometime. Yeah, Link's Awakening. What would be what's a funny one to dig up? What do we got in here? Mario Party, Mario Tennis, Mario Party, a different one. Mario Party, another different one. Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is just nice. That's nostalgic. God, the art style they used for the illustrations of Link in this were so good. The pure black shadow shading on him. Oh, that's... God, bring that back, man. Bring this art style back. It's so good, man. Shit, dude. Alright, what else? Mario Party, a different one again. Oh, right. Okay. Anyone play Unreal Championship 2, The Leandri Conflict? See, because there was Unreal, and then there was Unreal Tournament. And Unreal Tournament was a PC game. And then they did Unreal Championship, which was just Unreal Tournament, but for consoles. And then apparently, in Unreal Championship 2, the other console exclusive game, they just got real weird with it. They just got really weird with it. Because they added in, like, dedicated melee weapons for everybody. So melee was a big focus of this arena shooter. There were... God, this was weird. Okay. First of all, I definitely wasn't just interested in the game because the girl on the front of the box had big boobies. Except I totally was. Yeah, you had your online because it was an Xbox game. Melee weapons, melee and mobility. Yeah, it was like a weirdly involved melee system. Yeah, like. Yeah, spin attack, heavy attack, jump attacks, pounce. Your defensive option did distinguish between shield and reflect. But the weirdest thing was, again, it's Unreal Tournament. Fuck, Jesus, that was loud.
I'm so sorry. The void was very, very dark.
You actually scared me. Please don't do that.
I gotta keep you on your toes. Like, I can't just... Oh, I'm not always available to throw coins at you. I'm sorry.
Anyway. I was just telling the people about Unreal Championship 2, the Leandri conflict.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Are you familiar with Unreal Tournament at all?
I am. I used to play Unreal Tournament a lot at my local library because it was one of the few games that they had preloaded on their computers.
Honestly, they probably shouldn't have, but okay.
Oh no! I mean, they also had like TF2 and Overwatch.
No. Okay, well,
and then
Unreal Tournament. I'll just get you caught up to where I'm at real fast, because Unreal Tournament, PC game. Unreal Championship was just Unreal Tournament, but on a console. So, you know, it works. Yep. And then there was Unreal Championship 2, which was the other console game, but they got real weird with it. Including dedicated melee weapons for everyone and a weirdly involved melee system. Which, you know, if you're familiar with Unreal Tournament at all. No. But like it was surprisingly involved with like multiple defensive options. And weirdest of all, fatalities?
Hell yeah.
It was called like a coup de grace. And just reading this. Melee weapons do stun damage, as does the alternate fire mode of most pistols. When enough stun damage is inflicted, you'll freeze your enemy in his tracks for just a few moments. Hitting them will end the stun, so make sure you use this opportunity for a heavy blow. You can also humiliate your enemy with a coup de grace. While wielding melee weapons, lock on to a frozen opponent and move in for the kill. Follow the on-screen instructions to kill your opponent in a single blow, and get a huge adrenaline boost. That's weird, right? Why would Unreal Tournament suddenly throw in fucking fatalities, right? This all makes a lot more sense when you see the game's guest character, Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Let me okay, characters, which but I mentioned this earlier, CJ, but I definitely wasn't just interested in this game because, well, one, I did like me some Unreal Tournament 2004, and I just saw the Unreal name on it. But also, the girl on the box had big boobie.
Oh, hell yeah, of course.
Yeah, it turns out she was the villain, though, so.
Look.
No.
Sometimes you just gotta enjoy a bad bitch.
Yeah, it did some weird things with some of the characters, like fucking, what was their team name? I don't know. Brock and Lauren, who are originally from Thunder Crash in Unreal Tournament, they got turned into the Necrus like undead guys. So like, you know, they were goth now. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there's Raiden. Why is he here? I don't fucking know.
Sometimes it's just all. Wasn't it published by Midway at that point?
I guess it. Yeah, Midway. Yep.
That would explain it.
Still a weird choice.
Well,
like, even for, you know,
you said it's Unreal Tournament 2, right?
Unreal Championship 2.
Unreal Championship 2. Okay, so that's probably going to be around like 2000. It's around like 2002, 2003.
Trying to find like some.
I'm Googling
Immediate.
real quick. Unreal Championship 2.
Well, first of all, you're gonna
5. Okay.
2.05. Yeah.
It was 05. Yeah, at that point, because Midway, what was it? Midway shut down, and apparently you can still buy it. What? You can still buy Unreal Championship 2 on the Xbox store.
Oh, for Xbox. Oh my god. I mean, that makes sense. Xbox has done like a lot of backwards compatibility preservation stuff recently, which, you know, good.
Yeah. I was gonna say for 2010. Okay, so yeah, this was right before they ended up shutting down.
Well, this game definitely did not help them. Needs to be more anime free. Oh, well, look at this fucking guy. Yeah, no, this was just kind of the style at the time. But what I'm saying is, like, even for guest character from Mortal Kombat, why Raiden? Because I don't know if you know I don't know if you know this, but despite all this melee talk that I've been doing, your primary implement in Unreal Tournament, and indeed in Unreal Championship 2, is still guns. There's multiple military guys in Mortal Kombat that would also work. Hell, put Johnny Cage in there. His entire thing is performance. The Unreal Tournament is like a sanctioned tournament. He's the guy. Silly game. What else do I have? Oh my god, I forgot about you! Oh shit! Anyone play Elebits? I'm taking your deafening silence as a no, CJ.
Elebits? Like
Elebits. ELEBITS. Feel free to look that up.
See, I thought you missaid alphabets, and I was like,
No.
that's a cereal.
No.
Let me take a look at this. No, I do. That is a sick ass cover, though. It's a Konami game? What?
Yeah, no, this was like a thing for a little bit as it, like in its day, right? So Elebits was weirdly enough, well, not super weirdly because it's a Wii game, but it was a first-person shooter. But instead of like, you know, shooting anything, it's basically like you're going around these like rooms and environments and like trying to find these little guys, these little Elebit guys, and like grabbing them with you're capturing them with your gun. You've got like a proton pack, I guess, in that regard. And it initially starts out with the story starts out with this kid who, like, his parents are researchers who are obsessed with these little fucking critters, and they're not spending time with their son, so their son fucking hates the little critters for it. Like, he hates Elebits a lot, actually. But then as he like goes through the story, he meets this like villain guy, and then he's like, oh no, I have to capture the Elebits for their safety. Weird game. Fun game. Charming game. Also, it had a multiplayer mode. It was terrible. So, the point of Elebits multiplayer.
Yeah.
You would think so. What with what I have just described to you with this first-person shooter concept, what would you think? What would you think a multiplayer like version of that would be? You would think like, you know, two guys running around the same environment trying to capture critters, right?
Yeah, I think kind of like an Ape Escape kind of situation.
You fool! You've done logic again.
I know. I'm so sorry. It's.
You are not, in fact. There is not, in fact, multiple people running around the same environment. Everyone is firing their capture guns from the same camera. The camera being controlled by one person. It really sucks, actually. Because you either get A, one person is controlling the camera and is thus having their attention split between maneuvering the character and actually grabbing the guys, which is worth the points, and thus immediately falls like completely behind. Or the person controlling the camera gets a lead and then plants themselves in the corner of the room where no one can do anything. Good game.
Good game.
Good
Great
game.
job, team.
Anyway, yeah, single player is fun. I forgot about Elements entirely.
It's so weird seeing. It's so weird seeing Konami making games.
Yeah, they would just make some weird little games. Like, just cuz.
God, remember that?
No. You could tell because I had to be reminded of any of their games. Oh, sweet, the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga Manual. Oh, sweet, it's got an advertisement for Game Boy Player.
God, I love the Game Boy.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Don't say it like that.
It's so bad!
Yeah, that's better.
Hey, Mario. Do you love the Power Glove? It's so bad. I got
you get it?
I love the Wizard.
Why do I... Hold on.
I just watched, it's funny that I said re-res earlier. They put out I think it's like a 40-minute long video about the Wizard. And just like debunking a lot of the most common like factoids.
Myths, yeah.
It's a good watch. Very good watch.
Why? I got Rayman Raving Rabbids as a kid. Because I liked Rayman. And I didn't think this was... I mean, I liked Rayman Raving Rabbids well enough. Because you could still play as Rayman.
Yeah.
And the minigames at least kept me occupied, right? I did think it was weird when the game just kind of stopped instead of having an actual ending. But whatever.
I think more people... I don't think they expected as many people to actually get to that point. I think that's why.
Well, I guess not. Oh god, that's
They
right.
probably thought that they were just gonna see like a bunch of people were just gonna kind of stick to... Oh, there's the part where if I show inside the Wiimote, it'll show there's a little rabbit in there and I shake him around.
But yeah, like, I should have realized, because I acquired Rayman Raving Rabbids. And Rayman is on the front, and he's firing his little plunger gun at a rabbit who is taking up most of the screen. Or most of the box, rather. Cue Rayman Raving Rabbids 2. I was about to say Rayman's not even on the box, but I just noticed him even further in the background behind a sign. Why did I get this game? It was even worse than the first one. Despite, like, having more to it, I guess. The GBA game and the Wii game were completely different too. I mean, yeah. Anyway, now Rabbids are here forever and I hate it. Please make another Rayman game. Rayman Legends is so good.
Look, the closest we're gonna get to something new with Rayman is another cameo in what is it, the
TV show thing. Captain Laser Hawk or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's it. It took me a second.
Didn't the people behind
Apparently
that turn out
show's
to be
actually
shitty?
good.
Oh.
What?
I think I also heard something about like the people behind that being shitty.
Well, it's also Ubisoft.
Yeah.
They themselves are a diced, like a
Yeah,
mixed
Ubisoft.
bag.
Ubisoft blows. So yeah, I never watched Captain Laserhawk. I just want to play a Rayman game, please. I'm sad now.
Now,
Oh sweet. Oh sweet, Billy Hatcher. Weird little game. I don't know why I thought the characters looked cool. I don't know why I thought Billy Hatcher looked cool. I mean, it's because he was proportioned like Sonic the Hedgehog, so I guess I answered my own question. Did you know there's 4 main characters in Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg? You got Billy Hatcher, Roly Roll, Chick Poacher, and Bam Tam Scrambled. Yeah.
yeah.
And Roly Roll looks so much like a fucking humanoid Amy. It hurts. Like, good God, y'all.
Chant This Charm, theme of Giant Egg from Billy Hatcher is a really good song.
I believe you, but also the amount of mangling you had to do to put that sentence together was a little worrying. The heck is it? Why do I have... What the hell is this? This is not a manual. It's a Narnia fold-out book thing. I'm gonna put this away and never speak of it again.
It's a recipe for cocaine.
It is not a recipe, much less for cocaine. Haha, I get it. It was an egg joke. Good job, Soup. You did it.
Egg drop soup.
Oh my god, I never got to play this with like a full group. Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures.
Well, see, I did the DS download play version.
Well, that's no, not 4 Swords. 4 Swords Adventures. The GameCube game.
Yeah.
I had to play this whole game myself, and I was keenly aware of how sad it was. And there'll never be anything cool and novel like this again.
Damn. You know what? I just realized.
What?
Didn't Aki say she was eating a sandwich?
Well, then she went to do some other stuff, I presume.
In my head canon, she's still eating that sandwich.
Aki, are you still eating that sandwich?
It's a very big sandwich.
Aki, how big is the sandwich you're eating currently?
In feet.
In feet. Measure with your own feet if you're not
dangerous.
sure.
Kilometers if you're feeling spicy.
Okay.
By the way, Errol, you convinced me to do something dangerous.
Define.
I downloaded the Blood Thief demo.
Oh no, buddy. Well, good luck with that new speedrunning nightmare.
Oh, God, I love nightmares. I have so many. I'm just curating them all.
Oh, hell yeah! Crash. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Sorry, that was the back. That was the back of the manual advertisement for Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Both the mediocre fourth games to these beloved PS1 franchise.
What are you talking about? Crash. The fourth Crash game is Crash 4. It's about time.
Incorrect. It's Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex.
What are you talking about? They would never call a game Crash Bandicoot 4 and not mean it. Companies don't lie to us.
It was called Crash 4 in Japan. We have fun here. Oh, hell yeah, my Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones manual. God,
Oh, hell yeah, I found my
Fire Emblem
manual to Bleeding Edge.
Fire Emblem was the one time where I got a game, it wasn't what I thought it was, but I was still quite happy with it.
Oh, that's good.
Because I had seen Fire Emblem in Nintendo Power, and all I saw was the cool classes and the swords and the magic, and I didn't know what it was. And then I picked the game up, and I slowly realized, oh, it's chess. But then I played a couple chapters. I was like, oh wait, no, I like this chess. Sacred Stones is a good game.
This chess is pretty good.
This chess is pretty good. And this was the GBA game, so it wasn't like overly horny like the new games are. That is a scrambled sentence. Well, nice to meet you. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the club. I hope you like eggs.
I sure do. God, the art, the illustrations they did for Sacred Stones are fucking beautiful, dude. There you are, Joshua, you little shit. Good thing they tell you in Nintendo Power how to recruit Joshua early on. As it turns out, he's actually incredibly important to the plot going forward, and you don't want to just murder him.
But when do you get Cornelius?
I don't know. I don't think he's in that game. Oh, hell yeah! Fire Emblem Path of Radiance! Let's go! I need to actually go back and finish this one. Path of Radiance is so good. CJ, how familiar are you with the Fire Emblem games?
About as familiar as Pokemon.
So not very.
Not very,
well,
no.
So
it is a franchise that I've wanted to dip my toes in. But
well,
unfortunately, I feel like if I do, there's going to be a bunch of fans who are going to claw my grippers.
well, fuck them. So funny thing about the Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, those two games. So Path of Radiance is it's a good Fire Emblem game, but it is a pretty standard Fire Emblem game. You have your guys, you take them chapter to chapter, and you're pretty much carrying these guys through the whole story. Like you get more guys as you go, and you get to the end of the game, and you beat it. Radiant Dawn does something very funky. So you start the game as a group of guys, and you do some chapters with those guys. Suddenly, oopsie-doo, perspective switch, you're a different group of guys. Now, that's not altogether weird on its own. Sacred Stones does that a couple times, where you switch perspectives to a new group of guys. Except, whoopsie-doo, your two groups of guys are fighting now. And it turns out, if you were like being real diligent with your group of guys, your first group of guys, when you run into them as your second group of guys, they're exactly as strong as you left them. So if you made a really good group of guys, you fucked yourself over.
The second you dip your toes in, the fans will pull you down into the void. Look, as someone who got dragged into the K-pop void, I get it. It
Who
would
did
not be
that?
the first time. My girlfriend.
Nice. So yeah.
It would not be the first time I've been dragged down into a dark abyss.
That is fucked, but also kind of rad. It kind of is, right? What other little things do we have in here? The hell is this?
Look, I can't help it.
Disney Magic Movie Rewards.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Free videos and DVDs. Oh, hell yeah. I could get The Little Mermaid 2. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think these, I don't think the 4 points for Fantasia 2000 are valid anymore.
Look, I just have I got a VHS copy of Fantasia 2000 right here. If you want to watch it that bad, I'll just screen share it. And by screen share, I mean I will get a CRT monitor and just point my phone camera at
Point your fucking webcam at it.
There was a second one. It's not as good as the first one. We don't talk about it. We talk about the best unneeded Disney sequel, though, which is Cinderella
3. I knew it! Yeah! I fucking knew it!
Let's go.
I love when Prince Charming jump out window.
I forbid you to go down these stairs!
Okay. I hate how synced up we were on that.
Look, to be fair, that was I consider that the real Disney Renaissance. Because there's
that
some
moment and nothing else.
There are some underrated gems in the straight to DVD era, the straight to like DVD to VHS era of Disney that do not get enough love.
I do have a double feature of fantastic game manuals. Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Remember when Sonic Heroes really caused fucking problems for the fandom for years to come by noting down everyone's ages?
Why do you know that?
Cream.
Why do you know that? Why do you know that information specifically? Why are you talking about this?
Because I'm holding the manuals in my hand.
Why was that the first thing that you bring up?
Because it was the funniest thing I could think of about this.
I'm making Errol sweat like almost immediately as I come back.
I'm not sweating. I'm more confused why you're so animated about this in particular.
Oh no, I just come here and I'm like, oh yes, the one big thing that made Sonic fans controversial is writing down their ages, and I'm like, oh.
Well, more because like it caused like timeline weirdness with everything that came after.
That's the safe answer.
Although my other favorite thing about this manual is like, okay, it lists all the characters: Team Sonic, Team Dark, Team blah, blah, blah.
Why is chat at the contests? No, we don't need this. Stop.
Blame
No. We could spend a few hours here.
No, you guys are supposed to go to the Elite Four. What the fuck have you been doing?
They've been gifting subs.
Yeah, Blob's just kind of going.
They're gifting
I have
subs.
no idea what to do. No. Okay, we need to level. You need to level? What happened? What is wrong with your Pokemon?
Did anyone do what I said and release half the team?
Oh yeah, you are not gonna beat the Elite Four with this.
All right, back in the contest with you.
Jesus. Okay.
But yeah, my favorite thing is in the Sonic Heroes manual is like it lists all the characters, and it lists 2 people under the enemy section. Eggman,
The
and
feminist.
then yes, he's a feminist, and then Mystery Monster, which turns out to be
Metal.
Neo Metal Sonic. Although, so they call him Mystery Monster, and his character like render is a black silhouette with a question mark on it.
Yeah.
This